We got to get to Des, and then we're going to wrap. Okay, Des, you do OnlyFans. You describe yourself as a feminist.
Kind of.
Okay, you said dating is hard nowadays. All the good men are taken, LOL, or insecure as fuck, OMFGGG.
I think being a stripper and in that industry makes dating hard. Most definitely. I think it takes a secure man to date a woman doing what I'm doing. But then, yeah. So
do you think that men who wouldn't want to date you are insecure?
I don't think
because you said it takes a secure man to date you.
I think it does take a secure man to date a stripper or somebody who does OnlyFans and sex work and stuff, but
is a man insecure for not wanting to date you because you do that profession?
I don't think it's every man who doesn't want to date me is insecure, but I think that that's a big majority of the reason, because the reasons that they give me are, like, I don't want you touching another guy or engaging with another man and stuff, but it's like, okay, that's my job though. And like,
so is it insecure though?
But if you know that that's just for my job and stuff, and that's like, I'm not doing anything outside of my job, then I believe that you're being a little insecure. Unless that's just really truly your core values and stuff too, then that's fine. But I do think it has
about
a lot
respect.
to do. Respect on...
Do you think that a man would have a lot of self-respect if he was dating a stripper?
Personally,
Tracy on Tilt donated $200. A secure man would not want to wife you up. People date to marry. You're setting up your future children to be trolled and bullied in school, and that's unfair to them.
I don't want
They
kids.
didn't ask to be born.
You what?
I don't want kids.
Okay.
Yeah, but so anyway, back to what I was asking.
Thank you, Tracy.
Do you think...
Tracy got a lot of money.
Yeah. Are you going to hit up Tracy after this?
No.
What if... Is Tracy a Tracy is kind of a gender neutral name, right?
It could be a she.
Tracy could be a man, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I thought Tracy's mostly
a he or she.
Tracy, confirm or deny? Penis or vagina? Okay.
So when you're talking about respect, though, do you think that a man would have a lot of self-respect if they would go for a sex worker?
Well, that depends on what his outlook on respect is.
No, from your outlook.
From my outlook, yeah. I mean, I'm still a person, you know?
I'm not saying you're not a person.
Yeah, but I still have my values and stuff. So, like, why should dating me or any other sex worker make your values lower?
Because it doesn't seem like it's very respectful for my girlfriend to grind her vagina on men.
I mean...
Does that seem like it's respectful to you? Because it seems like it's way not very respectful to me.
It brings me a bag, though, so I like
see
my
what
bag.
I mean? It's like you,
but then there's
me.
also a benefit of if you're with me, too, then, you know, like, then I'm sharing, I'm bringing you up as well, too, but...
Really?
Again, you have to.
Yeah, but that would be the same thing if you were a thief.
But you.
Why? So why would that? Why if you were no? What I'm saying is that it'd be the same thing if you were a thief. You could be bringing your significant other up with your stolen property, but that wouldn't mean that a self-respecting person would like want to go after a criminal, right?
Yeah, but I'm also not a criminal, and
I'm not saying you're a criminal. I'm just making an analogy.
Yeah, but just because I'm a sex worker doesn't mean that that I don't have respect for myself, and that somebody who dates me isn't going to have respect for themselves, you know? If anything, like, I think that I don't want to say that you're having respect for yourself by dating someone in that industry, but, I forgot where it's going.
Tracy on Tilt donated $200.
Again?
The real world taught me lessons that I had to learn. They're hard pills to swallow. And I'm sorry it hurts, but it's the truth. You can't live in delusion all of your life. You got live in reality.
Thank you, Tracy. Is the F, does that stand for female, or are we just going to ignore?
F maybe be for female, you know.
Could be a female. Are you female, Tracy? Thank you, Tracy. Do you think that you mentioned like it's hard to find a good man? What do you think a good man wants? Do you think he wants a girl who's selling herself
No.
for $10 a month online?
No.
Well, does that answer your question then?
Yeah, but there's more to me than just my industry, you know?
It's you. So you
Yeah.
think about how you're looking at this through the prism of you.
So
From
his perspective.
Yeah, from his perspective, from the perspective of him.
But I wouldn't even want to be involved with anybody who.
Yeah, that's
doesn't-
about you again. Can we make it about him now?
Well, I guess he would be. His points would be valid because, yes, grinding on another man, and isn't ideal to another man.
If you weren't a sex worker and you started grinding on like one of his buddies in front of him, would you think, nah, that's a pretty respectful thing to do?
Probably get mollywopped right in the face.
Yeah, it wouldn't be like not the best idea. I don't know what mollywopped is, but
Boop, boop. Just. Never mind.
like somebody gets punched.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right in the
Right.
face.
But anyway, if he did that in front of you, would be like, well, look, if a guy would let you do that, not a lot of self-respect, right?
Yeah, but I have my own reasons for being in that industry and doing what I'm doing and stuff. So.
Sure. Well, I'm not even taking any of that
Yeah.
away. I'm just saying that you're looking at everything through the prism of you.
Can I ask you a
Mm-hmm.
question? So if a guy was willing to like give you an allowance to stop doing OF and stripping, would you consider it?
Maybe in a different sense, because my OnlyFans, I actually have a vision for, that I want to turn it into something else.
Tracy on Tilt donated $200.
Thank you, Tracy.
Last donation. I'm a female. I'll gladly go on your show and talk sense into these females.
Please,
Someone
Tracy.
needs to lead them onto the right path in life. But I have to ask my fiance's permission first.
Tracy, if you want to be on the show, just shoot us a DM on Instagram at whatever.
Where was I? I forgot.
You said you have a vision with your OnlyFans?
Something about you're gonna start a business or
If somebody were to like offer me a sustainable lifestyle where I didn't have to do OnlyFans or strip anymore, of course I would be inclined to take that role and that position and stuff, but I think that I would also have them as like hobbies more so than anything, because I enjoy pole dancing. I like it as a sport, you know.
Sport?
Mm-hmm.
Are there
As a
points in pole dancing?
People do competitions and all that stuff.
It's a really
but-
intense workout.
Yeah, takes a lot of core.
I don't know if pole
Upper
dancing
body
is a
strength.
sport. I don't think, is any form of dancing a sport? Isn't dancing an art?
Well, a sport art form, it's a form of movement and working out, so.
Yeah, it might be physically demanding, but I don't know if it's a sport.
To each their own.
It's not to each their own. Like sport has an actual, anyway, whatever. It's not, I'm not going to
Well, I mean,
argue
people come-
about everything, but.
Okay. But yeah, I would keep them as like side hobbies and stuff.
Do you
so I
think
wouldn't-
pole dancing will ever, sort of reach the, comparatively speaking, when it comes to sports, like, FIFA? Do you think there will ever be like a FIFA of the pole dancing
Probably
community?
not.
Do you think there will be, they'll sell jerseys of the best pole dancers?
I could see
like-
that happening.
Yeah, like soccer
could
players. You
totally
know how
see
like
that happening.
there's Ronaldo or Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi and
I could totally see
Robert
a whole league
Lewandowski.
opening up. Yeah.
Do you think that there will be like?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just being
They'll
kind of
each have
bratty.
their own
okay.
poles.
All right. But you're saying like you want a good man, where you can't find the good men. Dating is hard nowadays. All the good men are taken or insecure. But we looked at your. We didn't subscribe. We looked at your bio on OnlyFans, and it says, in addition to costing $10 a month, you do twerking, fully nude, customs, dildo play, solo pussy and anal play, boy-girl content, dick ratings, girl-girl content coming soon. So you do boy-girl content on your OnlyFans?
With people that I'm comfortable with.
Yeah,
And it's very minimal as well.
Do you think most good men want to date women who have videos out there in the public.
No, but
of
I'm
them
sure
having,
most good men watch those videos.
Well,
They're not good
I don't
men.
know. What's that?
Not good men, I wouldn't say.
Okay.
Portraying to be.
But that's a little bit different. Whether they watch it or not is different than whether they'd be in a relationship with a woman who
How
produces.
can you watch it though and then not want to be in a relationship with somebody?
I watch the NFL. I don't want to play in the NFL or foot. I don't want to not. I wouldn't
But
be
you're
able to play in it, but I wouldn't want to go and play football.
Pleasure about it and stuff.
So
but then
your
you're not
argument,
wanting to.
your argument is if you watch something, if you consume a product, you must romantically want to date the person that produces the content.
Just in that sense, not in a general term.
No,
just
but
in that
but
sense.
your argument is a man is obliged or should not object to dating a woman who does porn because he happens to watch porn. That's your argument?
I guess. Yes.
Okay.
I think it falls in the
I don't really think that logically makes sense. Like, just because you consume something doesn't mean you need to be romantically
But it's just in
interested.
that sense of like you're consuming it, you're consuming porn,
Mhm.
but you're to the public you're against porn.
No,
If
not
that makes sense.
necessarily. You could have no issues with porn. You may very well watch porn, but when it comes to your romantic life, your sexual life, your relationship life, you wouldn't
You don't
want
want
to
be with somebody who does.
be.
Right.
You might not have any objections to porn production, but you wouldn't want to date a woman who's fucked 100 men on camera.
Yeah. Okay. I can see that.
Okay, that's fair. All right, she agrees.
Yeah, why not? I mean, I get it. Like, again, it comes down to the fact that, like, your man doesn't want to see that. And, like, why doesn't he want to see that? Is it a respect thing? Is it insecurities? Is it a respect thing? Is it
Seems like it's a
insecurities?
respect thing.
But
not a
is it?
security
But
thing.
is it always a respect thing though? Because
Yeah.
I don't think it is though. I really think that it has to do with insecurities as well.
What would make him insecure?
The fact that I have to go up and speak to men and talk to them and be close to them, around them, whether I'm grinding on them or not, you know?
But that's why I said a real man would retire
no,
you.
I don't know. Well, there seems to be a big
I
delineation
sure
there.
hope a real man
I have to
retires me.
engage with men and occasionally shake their hands versus I grind on men's penises. That seems like a huge difference.
It is.
Nashunabo
It is.
donated
It is,
Yo,
but
Nasha,
that's
thank
my
you.
industry.
It takes a very secure man to date a sex worker, just like Sean Eva.
We react.
Oh wait, he dumped her the second it became inconvenient. Your bullied kids can't dump you. The only way out is unaliving yourself.
Thank you.
We actually reacted to the whole Sean Evans thing at the beginning of the stream, but yes, that's a perfect example. Thank you, Nasho Nabo. She doesn't want kids though, so I mean,
Yeah, I just don't understand how it's a security or insecure issue. It just seems like a respect issue to me. That it would be highly disrespectful for you to, I don't know, like walk over and do that with some other guy if he was just in the room. Your boyfriend was in the room and you did that. Would you say, you just really are kind of insecure. You need to just relax while I go over here and grind all over this guy. Would you say that to him?
No.
Why?
Because I'm not working. I'm not working though.
So what's the delineation?
I don't know.
you also wrote